Wait, something I've been dying to ask you for a while. So SummerSlam, SummerSlam 2001, you going up against Rock. There's a moment in that match, you fall into the turnbuckle, bounce off, Rock hits you with a DDT. You land a little funny. There's a count, and you do not move, bro.
Yeah, I didn't kick out. Yeah,
You was out.
yeah. I didn't kick out. Yeah, I was. That was it was a mistake, or I was out one. Yeah, yeah,
Bro,
yeah. I
there was
was.
no
Yeah,
movement.
no, I
I
didn't
was
kick
like,
out. Yeah,
I think
no,
Book
you know
is, I
what?
think Book is blacked out right
No,
now.
no. I tell you, man, that was everybody. Talk to me about that match. They say, man, it was a really good match. You and The Rock, and the thing is, Rock even put me over. He said, man, I was one of the best he ever worked, as far as going out and performing at the highest level. But when I came in, you got to understand, in 2001, I was just coming from WCW. I was the WCW guy, and I was in the ring with the Golden Child. And so my mind was totally in a different place. I remember going over that match with The Rock, and The Rock he was such a meticulous worker. You know what I mean? Everything had to be spaced a certain way. And I remember that day in that match, I had so much stuff in my head that I was just trying to remember. I had tunnel vision to the point that I do not remember anything in that match at all.
I've heard people describe that feeling before. I feel that. I thought you was in trouble. I was concerned. I was like, oh my god, I think Booker T is thinking sleep.
It definitely wasn't my greatest moment. And I say this too, I always say, man, I go back and I say, man, I just wish I would have beat the hell out of The Rock like I normally would have. That was my thing. I was thinking about protecting him. I was thinking about not really going out there and letting it all hang out. You got to understand. It was an episode happened when I first came into WWE. My debut. I jumped over the rail, picks up Stone Cold Steve Austin, lands on the table, bounces off the table to the floor, breaks 3 bones in his back. So I was feeling a certain way when I first got to WWE, as far as I got to figure out how to make this thing work, and I think that was my situation more than anything.